Yo, what is going on, everybody? In today's video, this is going to be the second episode of the how-to series where I cover every weapon in Modern Warfare. I'm going to run you through my class setups. These are the setups that worked best for me on my grind to Damascus. In this class in particular, I never changed these attachments from when I picked up the MP5 to when I put it down, except for leveling up the gun, of course. If you haven't tried out this class setup, I strongly suggest you try it out. This class is overpowered. In my opinion, it's good at close range, it's good at long range, it's good for anything you need it. I use this gun on ground war, I use this gun on shoot house, shipment, it does not matter. So first off, we got the barrel. This barrel is a must 100%. If you're not using the subsonic integral suppressor, you are missing out. Just look at all the pros compared to the cons of this weapon. You get sound suppression, no visible tracers, aim down sight speed, no enemy skulls. What that means is if you're in behind the enemy lines, if you're rushing like I like to do, the enemies are not going to be able to see your bullets, they're not going to know where you're shooting from. There are going to be no skulls that pop up when you kill an enemy, so they're going to have no idea where you killed, who you killed. Doesn't matter. They're not going to know you're there. This is the go-to. If you're not running this on your class, you're missing out. The Commando foregrip is next up on the list. It gives you recoil stabilization, aiming stability with a slight con of movement speed, which is not going to be that big of a deal when you consider that you are using it as an SMG. It is an SMG. So up close in gunfights, you're already going to be moving faster than enemies. If you need to get around the map fast, you're already going to be doing that. The slight movement speed con is not going to make that big of a difference. Alright, next up, 10mm 30 round mags. This is crucial if you're going to be running this class setup. The damage and the range that it gives you are going to help you outgun ARs at a distance. It's going to give you that damage to be able to outgun opponents, especially if they're using something like the M4, the kilo at distances. I can't tell you how many times I've outgunned people who are using those classes, those OP M4 kilo classes. On this gun, this is a must. If you're not using this, don't even bother using the gun. I'm just going to go ahead and straight up say it, don't bother using the gun if you are not using these 10mm rounds. Next up on the list, we have a stippled grip tape. This goes without saying. Aim down sight speed, sprint to fire speed. What more could you ask for, especially for a rush-friendly class? You lose a little bit of aiming stability, but you're going to make up for that with a Commando foregrip, which is why I suggest that you put that on paired with the stippled grip tape. And next up, we have sleight of hand. I've always been a fan of fast reloading in all other Call of Duty games, and especially on SMGs where you run through bullets really fast. I strongly suggest that you put on sleight of hand as well, especially if you're going to be rushing a lot like I like to do with SMGs. I like to get in behind the enemy lines, I like to flank, I like to push flags, I like to be in the enemy spawn most of the game, and sleight of hand is a must if you're running up on multiple enemies at once. And that is all. This is my class setup. This is the class setup that I used to get my gun max level. The class setup that I used to get my gun gold. I literally got it gold in less than 4 hours. It was no big deal at all. If you guys have any tips, any comments to leave me, leave them in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on post notifications if you're interested in future videos. I'm going to be trying to cover a new gun every single day and releasing a video. If there are any guns that you want to see sooner than later, make sure you leave those in the comment section. I will get to those sooner than the other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and hop into a game now and show you guys how this gun works in action. And yeah, I'll see you in a second.
Alrighty.
It's gonna be a swell lobby.
Securing Bravo. Securing C. Taking Bravo. We're taking Alpha.
You're in there. Oh, damn, this is amazing. This is beautiful. This is what I
Securing Charlie. Bravo secure.
What are you doing, kid? Or the max is whatever the fuck it's called.
We're holding true. Got a UAV on station. Critical flyover.
Probably these kids are on. Oh my god, that's
Got a VTOL on
funny.
station. Ready to deploy.
Bro, that's just a small shop right now. They're not moving right now. They're gonna be leaving.
Enemy at the forklift.
Fire
on yourself.
I'm on a 17.
Get out of here. Just get one of their guns.
No, I was on a fucking 24.
Be advised. Friendly position. Friendly VTOL on station for your team at B.
Alpha 1-2 is
I know this
Never knew what hit him.
That's a match on a ride.
Yeah.
Contact!
Never knew what hit him.
UAV overhead.
Got him.
Down there in the rest around it
Got a
around.
whole group. Nice work. Keep stacking them up.
Hello, am I looking
This is
for
Outlaw. Enemy at the forklift.
Enemy UAV overhead.
If you're saying that one, I'll go other corner.
We're taking Alpha. Securing A.
Enemy at the cargo container.
off my
Chopper gunner on Overwatch. Securing A. Friendly vehicle on station for Overwatch. We've got a UAV on station. Ready for flyover.
Oh, they got me out.
Taking Alpha.
Enemy at the cargo containers.
Why are we capping A? Don't cap A.
Are they leaving? No, yeah.
Got you that time, Tita.
Friendly UAV overhead. We've got a UAV on station. Ready for flyover.
We gotta figure out what size we're sitting on. We can do this.
UAV overhead.
Enemy at the forklift.
Actually.
Halfway there. Keep fighting.
Yes, I'm on your side.
Assist your team at B. Friendly UAV overhead. Losing B.
I'm on PS4. He's like, I just got
Enemy at the
flanked,
forklift.
bro. I'm on PS4, you dumbass.
Keep contact Bravo.
Tracker 3-2 on station. Go for now.
Keep back up at Bravo.
Yeah, there.
Got a UAV on station. Securing Alpha. Got a UAV on station. Ready for flyover.
Dude, it's in and out.
Assist your team at B. Enemy UAV overhead. Hostiles at Bravo, go.
UAV entering the AO. This is Tracker. We are
The guy in the middle, he's just sitting over the shotgun, so.
Enemy at the forklift.
UAV is being
Shotgun at B.
Securing Alpha. Keep back up at Bravo.
Yo, he's in red crate, their spawn.
Enemy at the forklift.
Losing B.
Yo, somebody's gotta get on the right side. Or I'll get right side, somebody's gotta get left. He's in our spawn.
Enemy people in the AO. Your needed a Bravo. Enemy care package inbound. Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover. Losing B.
Yeah, he's still left side A, dude.
Every time I go right, I hit left, I just go right.
We've got a UAV on station. Enemy precision airstrike. Take cover. UAV overhead.
That thing's super weak.
Oh, they have a jet? How?
Enemy at the dumpster.
Need backup at Bravo. Keep firing. Losing B.
Took me like 10 steps.
You're needed a Bravo. We've got a UAV on station. Ready for flyout.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
Fix them up proper. That's how it's done.
GG, that was sweaty as shit. Holy.
Y'all are lucky I joined in late on this game.
This is my first game,
Indeed, yes.
Phlyx, are you in a party right now?
Yeah, I'm with 3.